for the Memphis Grizzlies. At guard, 6'2", number 0, Anthony MLK. The big man, standing 6'11", number 10, Steven Adams. At court, 6'7", number 24, Dylan Brooks. At court, 6'11", number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, John Moran. Your Memphis Grizzlies head coach is talented. Players, let's hear it for your Memphis Grizzlies.
Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Memphis Grizzlies as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. Alongside Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us tonight, the incomparable Candace Parker.
Oh, incomparable. I got a lot to live up to. It's great to catch up with you and the 2K crew, Brian.
Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, after growing up in a small town in South Carolina, Ja Morant right at home here in Memphis, and he brought his family with him. He said, "We're out by ourselves, not too many people around, like back at home. My parents still cook. It's the same thing, just the house is bigger. Must be nice."
That's a beautiful thing, Allie. Good report there. Well, Candace, the Bulls have churned through over a dozen head coaches since the Zen Master left. But they feel they now have the right fit with Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan, obviously a coach that's come from college, transitioned into the NBA seamlessly, and he did that because he understands how to communicate with young stars. And that's what the Chicago Bulls have, and that's what they're trying to build.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. At the 4 and the 5, we've got Markkanen and Vucevic. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. DeAnthony Melton out there with Ja Morant, and it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup.
Gotta do more than this to slow Morant down. He's superb at fighting through physical defense.
Ball with it. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Knocked away. Free throw line jumper. Adams controls the rebound and the putback.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
The Bulls on offense. 4-point game. Ball against Morant. DeRozan outside. That three's off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Brooks. Adams with the ball. Defended by DeRozan. From down low. And there's the play by Adams inside.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Ball outside. Just over a minute and a half in. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
And here's Adams. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Morant, the pass to Adams. Shoots over Levine. Kept alive. DeRozan against Brooks. And yep, it's good.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
Well, people talk about the particular challenges of being a WNBA player. Travel comes up a lot, Candace. How much of those conditions improved since you came into the league?
Well, B.I., are we talking about traveling? Because they allow the NBA to travel. Or are we talking about traveling on an airplane? I'm a little confused.
You know, we're talking about travel from one city to the next.
Okay, I mean, it could be better. But, you know, the NBA in the 80s, early 90s, they flew commercial. You know, it's a part of it. We got to continue to grow our game, and hopefully at some point we'll be able to get those private PKs.
Now here's Brooks. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And there's a 3-second violation. Let's see the stat sheet here for Ja Morant.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Markkanen outside. Pass to Vucevic. Over Morant. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Ball. And it's all knotted up.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that 3-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
Adams, a pass to Melton. Elbow shot. Jackson can't get it to go.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers? Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now here's Ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is where Levine continues to improve, his awareness of everyone around them.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 so far. And the Grizzlies call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
This break gives us a chance to look back on the last month and see which teams racked up the most points in transition. Second, the Grizzlies.
And, you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Ball against Morant. To stop the drought. Chicago grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
DeRozan outside. Outside Levine. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Melton. Good. And the setup by Morant.
And once Morant spots the open man, he's automatic. He doesn't waste time overthinking. He just lets it go.
Now here's Ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Levine, that one's good. Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give him?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you've shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making a repetitive motion.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z, same verse every time.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
That's for another game.
6 to shoot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good for Chicago. They've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Markkanen. Let's go with a 3. Adams grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Melton. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Chicago leading. From 17. And the basket by DeRozan.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Morant against Ball. Morant, the pass to Melton.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Markkanen. And it's White in for Ball. Melton against Levine. DeRozan outside. Over Adams. Here's Vucevic. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant to the middle. Jackson. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
White finds Levine. DeRozan against Morant. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Timeout.
Vucevic has got 6 points. Timeout call. Memphis.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
A line change here for Memphis. Memphis trailing here. Now Jones taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Bane. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Caruso. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Pass to Williams. Well, Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before, but growing up, was there a player or players who you patterned your game after?
Well, Honestly, I was the biggest Allen Iverson fan. So I was the center that was going out on the game trying to throw passes like AI, trying to dribble and get that crossover. So I really loved watching AI growing up. And C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those two.
Nice. Here's Caruso. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The shot, no good. Good D by Clark. And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 3. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Clark no good on that one. The Bulls have gone 7 of 16 so far. Outside White. Inside. Here's Caruso. Comes up empty down low. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Pass to Tillman. The shot. Easy jumper from very short distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
White the pass to Williams. Here's Caruso. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. The Grizzlies pull it in. Pass to Bain. No good there. And it's Chicago the other way. To the paint. The kick out to White. Here's Caruso. Here's Bradley. Anderson covers. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Memphis?
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
No good on the free throw. Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
Here's Anderson. Pass to Clark. Here's Bain. Now here's Clark, guarded by Morris. Outside Jones. Step back shot. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Caruso. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From 10 feet away, Morris can't hit. The Grizzlies shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Down low. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Pass to Caruso. It's rebounded by Memphis.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Here's Bain. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Outside, Anderson. To the inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. White. And that one drops.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White. Not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Anderson with it. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And there it is for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Here's Caruso on the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in front, leading by just 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
I think part of what makes the Grizzlies so exciting is how youthful this squad is. Would you agree, Candace?
I agree. I think it's their youthfulness, but I also think it's their desire and their drive and the culture that they have set. You have guys that are super young that want to play with Ja Morant. You have that in a young superstar, you're going to be successful.
Yeah, this is definitely an organization with a plan moving forward. Brandon Clark out there with Xavier Tillman. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's John Conchar. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Line for the Wolves, Patrick Williams. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Well, the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Outside Jones. Pass to Clark. That shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Williams. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. On the wing, Jones. Green covering. Conchar can't hit.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
White with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Conchar. Chicago grabs the miss.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Well, it's been a long time since the Bulls have been relevant, but, Candace, there are signs that the franchise might be on the upswing.
Well, there's this guy called Zach LaVine. I enjoy watching him play, enjoy watching his growth. Obviously, Kobe White is another backcourt mate that I see a lot of potential in. I didn't realize he could shoot the rock like he shot it, so I think that that's a backcourt that's worth developing.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Anderson passes to Clark. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 4 rebounds now. Poke loose. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Conchar. Williams defending. Kicks it out to Clark from deep. And again, Memphis no good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. And there's the rejection. And he recovers it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. That's good on the jumper.
Timeout.
Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Timeout called. Memphis. Last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
All right, look who's coming back to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies. All right, look who's coming back to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Well, it feels like it's just a matter of time before a team hires a woman to be their head coach. Candace, how monumental an occasion will that be in your mind?
I think it'll be huge, but it'll be huge in the steps of how it will trickle down into other avenues of life. I think it's so important for everyone to view women as capable leaders. So the moment that step is taken, there's going to be so many more organizations and companies that hire women because the NBA did.
Is that something Candace Parker would pursue?
I lack patience, so I can't coach. I'm going to be over here with you, BA.
Where you're most welcome.
Thank you.
Adams against Vucevic. Morant, the pass to Adams. To halt the run. And the layup is up and in. Adams has got 6 points.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. 4-3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks against DeRozan. And that one's good for Brooks. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
And sometimes it seems Brooks is better at scoring like this. I mean, he enjoys overcoming challenges.
Here's Levine. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Morant into the lane. Not going to go that time. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Pretty even game going here in Memphis. Ball against Morant. Pass to Brooks. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. against ball. Levine with it. Takes the three. And again, no good by Chicago.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Levine. Here he goes. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far. Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Melton finds Brooks. Outside Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And for the Bulls, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Shot to end the cold streak. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Bane, he's checked in for Memphis. Ilyasova's checked in for Chicago.
One shot.
Back in 2017, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, ended a promising season with Minnesota. That offseason, while rehabbing, LaVine was traded to the Bulls, but he used both events to fuel his career.
Morant, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
DeRozan passes to Ball. Back to DeRozan. The 3. Here's Ilyasova, and they recover it.
With good anticipation and instincts, Jackson, he's established himself as a quality shot blocker.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
On the wing, Brooks, defended by DeRozan. Here's Adams. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And here's Ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. DeRozan against Brooks. Pass to Ball. Shoots over Morant. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ball against Morant. Now here's Jackson. Brooks with it. Guarded by Vucevic. And it's Brooks missing. Chicago leading. Outside Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Bane. And that misses. That would have put him up. And for the Bulls, they're shooting about 35% so far in this game. Back to Ball. Brooks against Levine. Up top, Vucevic. Coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
An incredible athlete. I like when Levine elects to finish with power at the basket.
Adams finds Morant. Pass to Brooks. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Levine. Oh, Adams with the block. Here's Bane. He's covered by Levine. Down low. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 6.
Great to see Jackson doing damage. An effective offensive player who knows his strengths.
Adams against Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Goes up on the wing. Here's Vucevic. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's tipped.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Levine against Brooks. Ball passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Morant. And it's DeRozan missing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Bane. Minute 32 left to play in the first half of basketball. All right, thanks to our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, we're glad you could drop by and share your takes with us.
Anytime, VA, anytime.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
That's tipped. Ball outside. Brooks with it, guarded by Vucevic. Pass to Bane. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Moran against Vucevic. Back to Bane. Clock at 6. On target from range.
Ooh, the vision, the ability to throw every type of pass. I mean, Morant's already reached an elite level as a playmaker.
Vucevic in the post. Adams is there, and the shot goes in. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Vucevic against Morant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And the focus Morant possesses, I mean, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Jackson. Conchar, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Merrill in for Bane. The free throw drops for Morant.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups.
Pass to Bradley. Now here's Williams. 15 in his last outing. Jacks up a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and Coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possession.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. They may be tempted to switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. On the court for Chicago, Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we've got Markkanen and Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Oh, stolen by Morant. For the lead. And Melton with the lay-in. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And let's talk some 2K, Chris. If you're building a player, what position would be the most fun? A guard, a wing, or a big man?
I would say, probably a wing because you can kind of switch up on the length. You could be as tall as KD or as short as, let's say, Harden. But you can also have skill sets with that quickness, shooting, getting other guys involved. So I would say, yeah, I'm probably going with the small forward.
Ball against Morant. Ball passes to Vucevic. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And the Grizzlies shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Brooks. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside LaVine. Pass to Vucevic. Goes back up. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Vucevic has got 12 points in the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Ball against Morant. Oh, Adams with the block. Now here's Morant, hounded by Ball. Knocks it loose. Ball with a steal. LaVine against Jackson. LaVine can't hit.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Melton against LaVine. Back to Morant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 9 points in the game.
Has closer in, Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
Here's Vucevic. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Here's LaVine. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. That one no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Well, you hear the term wingspan more and more. You look at Jaren Jackson Jr., 6'11" is his height, 7'4". Fingertip to fingertip, that's his reach. And that reach enables him to be a major factor in this.
Ball no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Morant against Ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game. And in the past, we've heard the Chris Bosh comparisons for Jaren Jackson. C-Web, you buying that?
Yeah, I see some similarities in the game. Jackson, a rangy, mobile defender at 6'11" with a nice face-up game. Bosh, maybe Serge Ibaka. Good comparison.
Nelly's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Ball.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
On the wing, LaVine. Brooks defending. LaVine passes to DeRozan. looking to end this cold spell. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Steven Adams. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
The free throw's off from DeRozan.
And, of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
Adams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
There have been more than a few NBA players out of New Zealand, but Adams will always be able to brag that he was the first Kiwi ever picked in the first round.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. He's off on the second. Chicago leading. Outside Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. Levine's got 15 points.
Showing off the entire arsenal right now. Levine's so outstanding. He's scoring in a multitude of ways.
Melton outside. Now Jackson. 6 points for him. 5 to shoot. Morant, the pass to Melton. 3-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. White, the pass to Levine. Sinks it from distance. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
He logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Melton outside. Inside. Jackson down low. It's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Adams. Some solid defense from Markkanen. And the Bulls shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Levine for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. There's the drive. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Morant against Levine. Shot's good by Morant. 11 points in the game.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
On the wing, DeRozan. 6 points for him. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Melton attacking. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Up top, White. Adams covering. Here's Levine. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Melton passes to Jackson. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. On the wing, Levine. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter, but he's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that.
Melton finds Morant. This for the tie. Oh, and Levine with a block.
And when you have a vertical like Levine's, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A line change here for Memphis. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Bradley, he's checked in for Melly. Morris comes in for Markkanen. Williams is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Caruso in for Zach Levine. Here's Bane, guarded by Morris. With the teardrop. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 5.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Here's Caruso. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Outside White. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Well, there's the range on Kobe White's jump shot. I mean, the defense has to be careful with his looks.
Clark outside. Back to Jones. Deflected. They get it back.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Anderson against Williams. Pass to Bradley. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Morris. There's the triple. Anderson pulls it down. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Clark in the post. That one falls. Clark's got 6 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Caruso. Pass to White. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Tillman. He has 6. Here's Bane. Back to Tillman. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
White, the pass to Morris. Here's Caruso. The Bulls need to get off a shot from deep. Can't hit that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Bain. He's got 5. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Pass to White. Tries a 10-footer. Got it. 10 points for him.
But if you let White get around the corner with a pick and roll, good luck. Kobe's too quick to catch.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
He's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
With some changes, Conchar, he's checked in for Bain, and it's Merrill in for Jones. Ilyasova's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for White. Anderson against Williams to the paint. Here's Tillman. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Ball with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Bulls lead by 2.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, Grant, a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Anderson.
A multi-talented Anderson. I mean, he's awesome, man. He's an awesome glue guy, if you ask me. Someone who scores, rebounds, passes, defends. I mean, name it. He does it.
Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Melton comes in for Conchar. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. And Anderson drops them both. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Ball. 4 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Caruso. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks outside. Here's Merrill. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Brooks outside.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Well, it's easy to see all the hard work Dylan Brooks has put in. 45th pick in the 2017 draft.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
The three from Ball. Off the mark. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
And Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. Dylan Brooks is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Melton in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Memphis leading. Pass to Brooks. Here's Clark. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside, Green. He takes it in. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Brooks. Anderson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Rebounded by Green. Chicago shooting about 35% so far in this game. Here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass. It's all knotted up for Memphis. They've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Brooks outside. Hoop poked away. It's stolen by Green. Inside, here's Ball, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 2. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Chicago?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back.
Clark against Vucevic. Pass the ball. Into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Ja Morant picks one up.
He's just such a skill for penetrating. When ball is attacking the lane like this, it forces the defense to act.
2 shots.
And he drops it first. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And, B.A., that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
Morant against Ball. Outside Morant. And he drives in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He said jump with me if you want to go viral. Ja Morant with the explosiveness to live in the lane and soar to the rack.
And relentless is Morant. Man, does he attack the paint, Chris.
As fast as he is, he does a great job of using change of speed. He keeps the ball on a string, and when he gets it in close, watch out. He can finish any way he wants to.
First free throw is good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
Yeah, and one thing that impresses me about Ja Morant is the leadership he exhibits. Loves the game, plays with toughness, and the results speak for themselves.
Brooks with it. Guarded now by Ball. Levine with a steal. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You need more of this from the Seattle product. Levine must continue to enhance his timing on the defensive end.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And he lays it up and in. And Chris, the drafting of Morant has accelerated the Grizzlies' rebuild. Even as they've gone young, they've remained competitive.
Well, he's the face of the franchise, and I think his maturity and humility, along with their other... Okay, that's how you go.
Get you some!
That's how you go.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Ball with it. Guarded by Morant. Ball passes to DeRozan. Outside Levine. There's Ball with a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Levine against Morant. 6 to shoot. Zach LaVine clears it away. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ball passes to Levine. Driving in. And Levine throw it down.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
The
foul.
officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Ball passes to Levine. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. And here's Adams. 5 on the clock. Back to Brooks. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And this guy is a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
Ball finds Levine. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists in the game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Misses from short range. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Brooks. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Good at taking what he sees. Give Brooks this in-between shot. Man, he's going to knock it down.
Ball outside. DeRozan against Brooks. Tries again. That one is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. From deep, Melton. It's rebounded by Levine. Chicago leading. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
And here are the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Back to Ball. Pass to Markkanen. Over Melton. And that one's good. Markkanen. And the Bulls lead by 3.
The mid-range game of Markkanen is so sweet. I mean, early on, he's demonstrated how dangerous he is from out there.
Now Jackson. It's guarded by Markkanen. Jackson, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Morant, way up.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
We present our New Balance player of the game, Lonzo Ball.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And here's DeRozan. Driving inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And when he's got momentum on his way to the basket, DeRozan is going to finish hard. No reason to take any chances there.
Melton outside. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. He's guarded by White. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Morant's got 17 points here in the second half.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Levine attacking. The shot no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. The Grizzlies have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. White against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Easy to see why they go to Morant. He's good at coming up with the big bucket.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
And so here is Chicago. Now here's White. Pass to Levine. DeRozan outside. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Yeah, man. DeRozan is fired up. These situations just fueled his competitiveness.
Chicago has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Levine passes to Vucevic. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Morant against White. Now Morant. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 7 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A minute 58 left in the game. Brooks against White. And he gets that one. White's got 10 points in just the second half.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
Here's Morant to end the run. And it's Chicago with a board. Markkanen's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the paint. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now. Looking to build out their advantage even further.
Here's Morant. And it's rejected. White with it. Pass to Vucevic. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Bulls.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
NBA, can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Zach LaVine.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
You see the confidence rising? I mean, when Brooks is firing away like this, keep feeding.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Levine. With the drive. Now Vucevic. Oh, Brooks with the steal. From deep three-point range. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
This one belongs to Chicago. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. DeMar, a big-time road win for you guys. How were you able to get it done?
We came out aggressive on both ends. We knew it was going to be tough. It's a great team. We understood if we came in here and played with the intensity that we know how to play with, we could walk out of here with a victory.
You matched that intensity. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.